Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good day to all my beloved girls. Okay, so let's continue our lesson today with the chapter 15. Yeah, we are still in the chapter 15 with the subtopic 15.4 Development of a Human Fetus. Alright, development of a human fetus. Okay, let's take a look on the learning standards that you have to cover for today. Yes, so there are 5 learning standards. Okay, the first one, pupils are able to describe fertilization process and the formation of the zygotes. Right, you have to explain the fertilization process and also explain the formation of the zygote. And then number 2, make a sequences. Explain the earliest development of an embryo until implantation that involve two-cell embryo, morula and blastocyst. Okay, number 3, explain the role of the human chorionic gonadotrophin hormone or HCG in the early stages of pregnancy. Okay, number 4, communicate about the roles of the following structures in the development of a fetus. Okay, there are placenta and umbilical cord. Justify, the last one, justify the necessity for separate fetal and maternal blood circulatory systems. Alright, okay, so these are referred to the 5 learning standards that you have to cover for today. Okay, now we go first to the fertilization and the development of an embryo until implantation. Fertilization and the development of an embryo until implantation. Right, okay, the first one, you have to know the definition of the fertilization. So fertilization occurs when the sperm nucleus fuse with the ovum nucleus to form a diploid zygote. Okay, so this is referred to the full definition of the fertilization. So if in the exam you have to define or write the definition of the fertilization like this. It is a process that occurs when the sperm nucleus fuse with the ovum nucleus to form a diploid zygote. Alright, okay, now let's take a look on this diagram. Okay, so this is our ovary. Okay, as we learned before, oogenesis occur in the ovary. Alright, okay, oogenesis occur in the ovary. So what is the oogenesis? It is referred to the formation of the secondary oocytes. Okay, and then the secondary oocyte is released into the fallopian tube during ovulation. Alright, okay, so what happened there? When the sperm enter, right, so it will reach into the secondary oocyte. Okay, so once the sperm penetrate into the secondary oocyte, the secondary oocyte will turn into the ovum, or produce into ovum. And then what happened after that? Fertilization occur. Whereby the sperm nucleus, fuse with the ovum nucleus here. Okay, to form what? To form a zygote. Form a zygote. Okay, so that is what happened during fertilization. Fertilization occur when the sperm nucleus fuse with the ovum nucleus to form a diploid zygote. So now the zygote is already diploid. Okay. Before that, the secondary oocyte or the ovum is haploid. The sperm also haploid. When they are fused together, they will form a diploid zygote. Okay, and then what happened to the zygote? Right, so the zygote here, okay, the zygote will undergo multiple division through mitosis, or in other words, zygote undergo mitosis, to form two-cell embryo. Here, first time division by mitosis will form two-cell embryo. And then it will divide again by mitosis to form four-cell embryo. And then divide again to form egg cells embryo. And divide again and again by mitosis until it produces morula. Until it produces morula. Alright, okay, so this development take place in the fallopian tube. In the fallopian tube. And then what happened to the morula? Morula transform into a blastocyst. Okay, this morula will transform into blastocyst. Okay, this is referred to the blastocyst. And then the blastocyst implant itself in the endometrium. Okay, so this process we call as implantation. Implantation. Okay, so this refers to the implantation. When the blastocyst implants itself in the endometrium. Endometrium, and it will continue to grow into an embryo. Alright, okay, so this is what happened after fertilization. The first thing occur is mass fertilization. So when fertilization occur means that the woman is pregnant. The woman is pregnant and it will form a zygote. And then the zygote will develop into embryo. The zygote undergo mitosis to form the two-cell embryo, four-cell embryo, eight-cell embryo, and then turn into the morula. And this morula will transform into the blastocyst, and the blastocyst implants itself to the endometrium. Okay, so now the blastocyst is implanted and growing into an embryo. Alright, okay. So I hope you can understand the fertilization process, the development of an embryo, and also the implantation process. After the embryo stages, this embryo will grow bigger and bigger and develop into the fetus. Develop into the fetus. Okay, next we go to the role of the human chorionic gonadotrophin hormone, or we call as HCG. HCG. The role of the human chorionic gonadotrophin hormone. So it is another hormone. Another hormone that produced by placenta. HCG is produced by the placenta during pregnancy. So during pregnancy, there are three important hormones that will relate with the pregnancy. Okay, so what are they? They are estrogen, progesterone, and also HCG. Okay, the level of the HCG hormone increases at the early stages of pregnancy. And double every 2 to 3 days in the first 4 weeks of pregnancy. So this hormone can be detected in the urine of pregnant women. Alright, okay, so have you ever seen this test kit? So this is pregnancy test kit. Pregnancy test kit. So this test kit is used to detect the presence of the HCG. The presence of HCG, human chorionic gonadotrophin hormone. If there is a 2 bar means that the woman is pregnant. Yeah, if just only one bar, the woman is not pregnant. Yeah, all right. Okay, so what is the function of the HCG? Yeah, okay, what is the function of this hormone? Yeah, HCG is important to ensure that the corpus luteum. All right, okay, do you still remember what is the corpus luteum? Corpus luteum is formed after the Graafian follicle release. Yeah, the Graafian follicle release the secondary oocyte. So that Graafian follicle turn into corpus luteum. Yeah, so the HCG will ensure the corpus luteum continues to secrete estrogen and progesterone. Yeah, in the early stages of pregnancy. Alright, okay, so that is the function of the HCG. Okay, now let's take a look on the role of the placenta and umbilical cord in the fetal development. The role of the placenta and umbilical cord in fetal development. Alright, okay, so let's take a look on this diagram. So this is the condition inside the uterus of the mother. Yeah, inside the uterus of the mother. So this is placenta. Yeah, placenta that in the endometrium. Yeah, placenta of the endometrium of the mother. Yeah, and this is referred to the fetus. So this is referred to the umbilical cord. Alright, again, later we will discuss what is the function of the umbilical cord. Alright, okay, before that we go to the placenta. Yeah, we go to the placenta. So placenta formed from the mother's endometrial tissue. Yeah, it formed from the mother's endometrial tissue. Yeah, and the embryonic tissue. So this is referred to the embryonic tissue, and this is referred to the endometrial tissue. Okay, so it is placenta connected to the fetus through umbilical cord. Yeah, okay, so the placenta connected to the fetus through umbilical cord. Okay, so what is the function of the placenta? Yeah, okay, what is the function of the placenta? It is the exchange site of substances between mother and the fetus. Yeah, exchange site between mother and the fetus. Okay, the exchange site of what substance? Such as oxygen, yeah, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients, hormones, yeah, and also the minerals. All right, okay, for the development of the fetus. Okay, act as an endocrine organ. Okay, placenta also act as endocrine organ. Okay, why endocrine organ? Because the placenta secrete hormones. Yeah, endocrine organ refer to the organ that secrete hormones. Yeah, so during pregnancy, placenta secrete estrogen. Yeah, for the maintain the thickness, thickness of the endometrial wall. Okay, and also secrete the progesterone, also for the maintaining the thickening of the endometrial wall. Yeah, and also secrete HCG. Yeah, HCG. Okay, human chorionic gonadotrophin. Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's why a placenta act as endocrine organ. Okay, next we go to the umbilical cord here. Okay, so this is referred to the umbilical cord. So the umbilical cord, okay, when we go in large picture here, so right, inside the umbilical cord, yeah, it contains, yeah, actually umbilical cord is a tube, yeah, that contains umbilical vein and umbilical arteries. The umbilical vein, the red color here, okay, the umbilical arteries, the blue color here. Alright, okay, so what is the function of the umbilical vein? Yeah, okay, why the color is red color? Okay, umbilical vein carries blood rich in oxygen and nutrients, yeah, from placenta to the fetus. Yeah, from the placenta to the fetus. Alright, okay, that is the function of the umbilical vein. Yeah, umbilical vein carries blood rich in oxygen and nutrient from where? From the placenta here to the fetus. Okay, whereby the umbilical arteries carry, carry what? Deoxygenated blood and nitrogenous waste, okay, such as urea, from fetus to the placenta, yeah, to be removed out through mother. Alright, okay, so that is umbilical arteries. So make sure you can remember the function of the umbilical vein and umbilical arteries, yeah, of the fetus. Alright, now let's take a look on the next one. Okay, fetal and methanol blood circulatory systems. Yeah, fetal refer to the fetus, maternal refer to the mother's, yeah, mother's blood circulatory system. Okay, the blood of the mother and the fetus do not mix. Yeah, the blood of the mother and the fetus do not mix. Okay, please remember that. Yeah, so they are separated by a thin membrane. Yeah, so they are separated by a thin membrane. Okay, so what is the importance, yeah, of the blood, of the mother and the fetus that do not mix? Yeah, there are some importance. Okay, what are the importance? Protect the fetus from dangerous chemicals. Yeah, protect the fetus from dangerous chemicals such as toxin, bacteria that can be absorbed into the fetal blood circulation. Okay, second one, it will prevent, yeah, the thin fetal blood vessels from bursting. Yeah, okay. If the blood of the mothers and the fetus mix together, it will cause, yeah, the bursting of the fetal blood vessels. Yeah, okay, because the fetal blood vessel is very tiny, so it will easily burst. Yeah, okay, because so by having a by having a thin membrane, it will prevent, yeah, prevent the thin fetal blood vessel from bursting, yeah, okay, due to the mother's high blood pressure. Okay, and last one, yeah, the importance is prevent agglutination or blood clots, yeah, from happening in the fetus, right? Okay, so it will prevent the agglutination. Yeah, so what is the agglutination? Refer to the blood clots. Yeah, blood clots. Yeah, the mixing of the blood. Yeah, the mixing of the different blood group. Yeah, blood group that cause the blood become clots. Right. So sometimes the fetus blood and the blood group of the fetus and the mother's not same. Yeah, not same. So if they are mixed together, it will cause agglutination. Right? Okay, so by having a thin membrane, it will prevent agglutination. Okay, next we go to this one. Okay, the thin layer membrane, yeah, allows certain substances from being absorbed. Yeah, okay, allows certain substances such as drugs, medication, cigarette smokes, and alcohol. Yeah? So because of that, the pregnancy mother have to prevent all these substances because this substance can absorb into the fetal blood. Alright, okay, and the thin layer also will allow the virus, because the virus is very tiny. Yeah? Okay, the size of the virus is in micro, so it still can across the placenta. Yeah, still can across the placenta and will attack the fetus. Alright. Okay, so that's all in the fetal and maternal blood circulatory system. Okay, you have to know that the blood of the mother and the fetus do not mix. Okay, so this, okay, let's take a look on this diagram. So this is referred to the umbilical cord of the fetus. So this is referred to the placenta. So this is referred to the mother's blood vessels. Okay, mother's blood vessels. So this is referred to the fetus blood vessel. Okay, as we can see here, uh, the blood of the fetus, yeah, and the mother do not mix. They are separated by a thin membrane here. Yeah, separated by a thin membrane. Alright, so make sure you can know what is the importance here. Importance of the mother's blood and the fetus blood do not mix together. Yes, so there are a few importance there. Alright, okay. So I think that's all in the 15.4. Yeah, the in the 15.4 development of a human fetus. Okay, we already discussed the process of the fertilization, the early development of an embryo until implantation. Yeah, so we also discussed about the HCG. Yeah? HCG hormone, alright, okay, the role of the placenta and the role of the umbilical cord, and also the function of the placenta. And the last one is the fetal and maternal blood circulatory system, which is do not mixing, which is do not mixing. The blood of the mother and the fetus, they are do not mix together, okay, because of the certain importance, right? Okay, so I think that's all for now. So please read again, again and again until you do understand the concept of the development of the human fetus, and then please do your own revision. Right? Okay, take care. Okay, that's all. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.